Why? How about because this is the most important thing to ever happen in the history of the world?
In an era dominated by superficial blockbusters and superhero flicks, Oppenheimer emerges as one of the best movies this year, defying the norms of modern Hollywood. Directed by the visionary Christopher Nolan, this film stands as a testament to the power of true storytelling and reignites the dwindling light of blockbuster cinema.
The process of scoring is different if it's to be tailored correctly to the demands of a new project.
Let's face it, movie buffs, the current movie world is swamped with massive CGI spectacles that often lack substance and originality. But fear not, because Oppenheimer is a breath of fresh air amidst the chaos. Christopher Nolan, the mastermind behind this masterpiece, dares to challenge our minds instead of dazzling our eyes. No explosions, no action-packed sequences, just pure storytelling at its finest.
Are we saying there's a chance that when we push that button, we destroy the world? Chances are near zero.
Oppenheimer revolves around the brilliant physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer, whose pivotal role in developing the atomic bomb during World War II raises profound moral dilemmas. Unlike the mindless, action-driven movies that often grace the silver screen, Oppenheimer invites viewers to engage in intellectual exploration and contemplation. There are scenes where the chaos of the world, as well as the psychological implications post-bomb, are incredibly showcased to get you into Oppenheimer's headspace. At its core, the film poses an essential question. Can a creation intended to end war inadvertently lead to the annihilation of humanity? The weight of humanity's fate rests upon Oppenheimer and his team, and the consequences of their actions ripple through history. This narrative complexity is a hallmark of Nolan's storytelling talent. Oppenheimer is a testament to the beauty of subtlety in filmmaking. In a world where flashy visuals and expository dialogues often dominate the screen, Christopher Nolan masterfully crafts a narrative that trusts the intelligence of the audience. Instead of spoon-feeding every detail, the film delicately weaves emotions and ideas through mesmerizing visuals and nuanced expressions, inviting viewers on a journey of intellectual discovery. Nolan's keen understanding of the power of visual elevates Oppenheimer to a whole new level of storytelling. He skillfully employs a visual language that speaks volumes without uttering a word. Every frame is thoughtfully composed, and every movement conveys layers of meaning. Whether it's the flicker of doubt in Oppenheimer's eyes or the subtle tremor in his hand as he grapples with moral dilemmas, each nuance adds to the rich tapestry of the narrative. Oppenheimer taps into the viewer's imagination by relying on visual cues, encouraging us to actively participate in the storytelling process. As we observe Oppenheimer's complex thoughts and the weight of his decisions, we find ourselves reflecting on our own beliefs and ethical principles. The film becomes a mirror, allowing us to contemplate the implications of our choices and actions in our own lives. The film's embrace of subtlety also enhances the emotional impact of key moments. Rather than hitting us over the head with grandiose monologues or dramatic scenes, Oppenheimer lets the emotions simmer just beneath the surface, building tension and depth. As a result, when pivotal moments finally unfold, the emotional release is all the more potent, leaving an indelible impression on our hearts and minds. As viewers, we become active participants in the story, connecting the dots and drawing our own conclusions. The experience becomes personal, transcending the boundaries of the screen and igniting conversations that linger long after the movie ends. Oppenheimer reminds us that cinema can be more than just passive entertainment. It can be an invitation to introspection and introspective growth. The sound of Oppenheimer, a symphony that dances with your emotions. Nolan's expert use of sound design takes center stage, creating an atmosphere that engulfs you into the experience. The chaos of the world and the psychological aftermath of the bomb are amplified, diving us deeper into Oppenheimer's mind. The haunting soundtrack complements the visual storytelling, stirring our souls and echoing in our thoughts long after the credits roll. Lights, camera, action. The heart and soul of any film lies in the prowess of its cast. And in Oppenheimer, we are treated to a tour de force of performances that leave us in awe. At the center of this cinematic symphony is Cillian Murphy, whose portrayal of Oppenheimer is nothing short of a revelation. Murphy's performance as the mysterious physicist is a masterclass in nuance and depth. He skillfully navigates the complexity of Oppenheimer's character, capturing the internal conflict that brews just beneath the surface.
It's less of a film and more of an experience. It's like Chris likes to describe it as 3D without the glasses.
Every flicker of doubt, every hint of resolve, and every ounce of vulnerability is palpable in his portrayal. It's as if we're granted access to Oppenheimer's very soul, thanks to Murphy's exceptional talent. But a great film is not built on the shoulders of a single performer, it thrives on the collective brilliance of its cast. Oppenheimer boasts an ensemble that would make any director proud. Then there's Matt Damon, who embodies the character of Leslie Groves, Oppenheimer's collaborator in the Manhattan Project. Damon's performance exudes authority and intelligence, perfectly complementing the film's narrative. And the interplay between Damon and Murphy creates a riveting dynamic that keeps us hooked from the first frame all the way to the last. And these performances are not mere portrayals. They are soulful renditions that breathe life into the characters. The ensemble's commitment to their roles lends authenticity to the story, which is both captivating and emotionally resonant. The power of performances in Oppenheimer lies in their ability to immerse us fully into the narrative. As we watch these talented actors embrace their roles, we find ourselves emotionally invested in the characters' journeys. We laugh with them, we cry with them, and we grapple with the moral dilemmas that they face. In an industry drowning in formulaic blockbusters and uninspired IPs, Oppenheimer is a glimmer of hope. It reminds Hollywood that true artistry lies in passionate storytelling and not mindless CGI. Christopher Nolan, the mastermind behind Oppenheimer, is more than just a director. He is a visionary who dares to dream big. In an era where studios often prioritize profit margins over artistic integrity, Nolan's dedication to his craft shines like a guiding star. He doesn't compromise his vision to pander to box office trends, and that's precisely why Oppenheimer stands out as a cinematic masterpiece. The film industry, like any other, is driven by trends and fads. It's easy to get swept up in the glamour of flashy visuals and predictable storylines, but Oppenheimer is a gentle reminder that true artistry lies in breaking away from the mold and crafting narratives that challenge the mind and touch the heart. As Hollywood looks to the future, Oppenheimer serves as a guiding light, encouraging filmmakers to take risks and push the boundaries of storytelling. It champions originality and the power of the human spirit, inspiring filmmakers to create narratives that leave a lasting impact on the audience. Oppenheimer is not just a historical drama, it's a mirror that reflects the complexities of the modern world. As we watch the film, its relevance resonates with us on multiple levels. In an age marked by global tensions and the haunting specter of nuclear warfare, the narrative of Oppenheimer hits home with a sense of urgency. The film challenges us to confront the implications of our actions and the power that we hold in our hands. It poses profound questions about the choices we make and the impact they have on the course of history. Are we merely repeating the mistakes of the past, or can we learn from the lessons of history and shape a better, more harmonious future? The themes explored in Oppenheimer are not confined to the distant past either. They're intricately woven into the fabric of our present reality. As we witness the escalating tensions in the world and the ongoing arms race, the film's narrative becomes a cautionary tale that beckons us to pause and reflect on our role as custodians of humanity's future. Moreover, Oppenheimer reminds us that the power to change the world lies not just in the hands of political leaders or scientists, but within each and every one of us. We are all active participants in the course of history, and our choices, no matter how seemingly insignificant, have the potential to ripple through time and space. As we immerse ourselves in the moral quandaries faced by the characters in Oppenheimer, we are compelled to reevaluate our own ethical principles. It's a reminder that the decisions we make are not isolated, but interconnected, with far-reaching consequences that extend beyond our immediate sphere of influence. And Oppenheimer strikes a profound chord with the modern audience for its relevance in our ever-changing world. It challenges us to reflect on the implications of our actions and the power that we hold in our hands. As we grapple with global tensions and the specter of nuclear warfare, the film becomes a mirror that beckons us to contemplate our role as stewards of humanity's destiny. Are we repeating the mistakes of the past, or can we find the wisdom and compassion to forge a brighter and more harmonious future? Oppenheimer inspires us to look within ourselves, fostering meaningful reflections that can shape the course of history for generations to come. And as the credits roll on Oppenheimer, the impact lingers like a melody stuck in your mind. This cinematic masterpiece dares to be different, crafting a narrative that captivates, challenges, and inspires. It's an immersive experience that sparks introspection and prompts us to ponder our place in the world. So, fellow movie lovers, let's celebrate Oppenheimer for its audacity to break free from the confines of modern Hollywood. Let's cherish it for its thought-provoking storytelling, masterful performances, and the breathtaking soundscapes. And above all, let's embrace it as a reminder that cinema can be a catalyst for reflection and change. Now, it's your turn to join the conversation. What are your thoughts on Oppenheimer? How did it make you feel? And what ideas did it inspire? Let's continue the dialogue in the comments below. Thanks for joining me on this cinematic journey. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of the silver screen and never stop reflecting on the power of storytelling. Stay awesome, and I'll catch you in the next Filmtastic adventure.